If you were anywhere near a trading desk today, you could feel the electricity in the air, the kind of energy that only comes around when something truly extraordinary is happening. Phones were ringing off the hook, investors were glued to their screens, and the buzz was absolutely contagious. Sometimes, a lightning bolt just hits the market, and it was as if the financial gods themselves decided to unleash a storm right in the heart of Wall Street. The sky lit up, and the aftershocks could be felt in every corner of the financial world. This is the kind of rally that gets talked about for years, the one that new investors hear about when they first step onto the floor. Two titans of the tech world, absolute giants, just went on an unbelievable tear, leaving the bears in the dust. Their stocks didn't just climb, they rocketed, defying gravity and expectations alike. This was the real deal, foundational companies that hold up the entire tech sector. These aren't just any businesses, they're the backbone of innovation, the pillars that support the digital world we live in. One is a relentless innovator in semiconductors, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with every new chip. The other, a storied pioneer in computing, has shaped the way we interact with technology for decades. Their histories are filled with breakthroughs, setbacks, and comebacks. But now, they stand shoulder to shoulder, leading the charge into a new era. The surprise wasn't just that they went up, it was the sheer velocity behind the move. In a matter of minutes, billions of dollars changed hands, and the charts looked like rocket launches. Investors barely had time to react. Some were caught flat-footed, others rode the wave to massive gains. This is a story of innovation, partnership, and pure market power. It's about visionaries who refuse to settle, who keep pushing the envelope, and who inspire the world to dream bigger. The implications of today's move will be felt for months, maybe even years. Investors, analysts, and everyday people are all asking, what does this mean for the future of tech and for the market as a whole? In this video, we're going to dive deep into what caused this incredible market earthquake. We'll break down the numbers, the news, and the stories behind the surge. Hit the like button, share the video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next important financial investing update. Alright, before we dive in, remember, I'm here to teach and entertain, not to be your personal financial advisor. The information we're discussing is for educational purposes only. Do your own homework, read reports, and understand the companies you invest in. Never buy a stock just because someone told you to. Now let's talk about the companies setting the world on fire. The companies that rock the market are AMD and IBM. AMD, the scrappy underdog turned semiconductor powerhouse, is a force to be reckoned with. IBM, synonymous with computing history, is pushing the boundaries of AI and quantum computing. The unexpected synergy between these giants is compelling. AMD's high-performance chips and IBM's quantum computing breakthroughs create a powerful partnership. This isn't just one company's success lifting the other, it's a true partnership. The market recognized this immediately, re-evaluating both companies' futures. For AMD, it signaled their chips are critical for next-gen computing. For IBM, it validated their quantum strategy, proving their goals are becoming reality. This collaboration has put both companies in the spotlight. Investors are taking notice in a big way. What was the bombshell that lit a fire under AMD and IBM? A breakthrough in quantum computing. IBM's researchers found they could run a critical quantum error-correcting algorithm on AMD's affordable chip. This is a game-changer, like running a Formula One engine on a regular gasoline. The Achilles heel of quantum computing has always been errors. IBM figured out how to implement the algorithm on AMD's FPGA chips. The result? Running the algorithm was 10 times faster than needed. This breakthrough dramatically lowers the barrier to building powerful quantum computers. By using an off-the-shelf component from AMD, IBM fast-tracks its development roadmap. It's a massive step forward in making these machines practical. This is a practical application with immediate real-world implications. When a breakthrough of this magnitude hits, the market doesn't just react, it erupts. The energy on Wall Street is electric, with traders glued to their screens, watching numbers climb at a pace rarely seen. It's the kind of day that becomes legend, whispered about in financial circles for years to come. The air is thick with anticipation, and every tick upward is met with cheers and disbelief. On October 24, 2025, shares of AMD didn't just rise. They soared, rocketing nearly 7% in a single trading session. For a company of AMD's size, that's a monumental leap, representing billions of dollars in value created almost overnight. Investors scrambled to get in, fearing they might miss out on the next big thing. This wasn't a routine uptick. It was a thunderous statement to the world. Something extraordinary was happening. AMD's market capitalization ballooned, adding billions in mere hours. The financial district buzzed with speculation as analysts and traders tried to grasp the full implications of this sudden surge. IBM, a company at the very heart of the quantum computing breakthrough, saw its own stock price surge in tandem. The market recognized IBM's pivotal role in this technological leap, rewarding it with a dramatic boost in value. This single-day leap was more than just a blip on the chart, it catapulted IBM's year-to-date gains to an astonishing 40%, a figure that left even seasoned investors in awe. For a company as established as IBM, such rapid growth is almost unheard of, signaling a profound shift in market sentiment. The rally was a direct and immediate response to the quantum computing news that had just broken. Headlines flashed across every major financial network, and social media buzzed with excitement. The world was waking up to the reality that quantum technology was no longer a distant dream, but a present-day catalyst for change. For AMD, this breakthrough opened the doors to a brand-new, high-margin market for its advanced chips. The company's expertise in semiconductor design positioned it perfectly to supply the next generation of quantum-enabled devices, promising years of lucrative growth ahead. For IBM, the news was a powerful validation of years of investment and research. It wasn't just about being first, it was about being right. IBM's leadership in quantum computing was now undeniable, putting them firmly ahead in the race to commercialize this revolutionary technology. The capital pouring into these stocks wasn't just speculative. This was smart money. Savvy investors who recognized that the future was arriving faster than anyone had predicted. They were betting on a world transformed by quantum computing, and they wanted to be part of it from the very beginning. Even companies like Micron, not directly in the quantum spotlight, saw their shares rise. The market understood that this breakthrough would ripple outward, benefiting the entire ecosystem of chipmakers, memory suppliers, and technology innovators. It was the start of a new wave, and everyone wanted a piece. This wasn't just a good day for a handful of companies. It was a seismic shift for the entire market. Investors and executives alike realized that the rules of the game were changing, and those who adapted quickly would reap the rewards. The ripple effects spread rapidly across the tech industry. From startups to established giants, companies began rethinking their strategies, eager to position themselves for the quantum era. Engineers, scientists, and business leaders all felt the urgency of the moment. You're witnessing more than just a market rally. You're seeing the dawn of a new, technological landscape. The world is changing before our eyes, and this surge is only the beginning of what's to come. What is the magic component from AMD? The hero is the Field Programmable Gate Array, or FPGA. Unlike a regular chip, an FPGA is a blank slate, a chameleon. Its internal circuitry can be reconfigured, making it incredibly versatile. For IBM's quantum researchers, this was a godsend. They needed a way to run complex error correction algorithms with speed and low latency. With an AMD FPGA, they had a powerful, adaptable solution. The affordability and accessibility of these chips cannot be overstated. This partnership democratizes the process, lowering the cost of innovation. For AMD, this is a massive win, positioning their FPGAs as essential tools. It's a proof of concept showcasing the power and versatility of AMD's portfolio. As more venture into the quantum realm, they'll look for proven solutions. AMD has established itself as the go-to provider for a critical piece of the puzzle. This opens a lucrative frontier for the company. AMD is no longer just a CPU challenger, it's an AI compute heavyweight with real momentum. With a market cap around $410 billion and a trailing PE near the mid-140s, AMD isn't cheap, but investors are paying up for accelerating data center growth and a packed AI roadmap. The company launched its Instinct MI350 series, positioned as a major gen-over-gen leap in AI performance, and unveiled a deepening hyperscale push as Oracle becomes the first to deploy new MI355X GPUs at cloud scale. Guidance has trended higher as EPYC server CPUs and Ryzen PCs hit records, and management set the stage for a stronger second half on MI350 ramps. Trailing EPS sits around 1.74-1.75, reflecting an earnings base that could expand as AI accelerator shipments scale and ROCm 7.0 lowers the software barrier for developers. Add in expanding partnerships across OpenAI's ecosystem and OCI, and the thesis is straightforward. AMD is building a credible, open alternative in AI infrastructure with multiple legs of growth, CPUs, GPUs, and software, justifying a premium multiple for now. From IBM's perspective, this breakthrough is a masterstroke. It's a monumental step towards solving quantum computing's greatest challenge: decoherence. By implementing real-time error correction on AMD's hardware, IBM leaps toward a fault-tolerant quantum computer. This achievement validates IBM's long-term quantum strategy. They achieved this milestone a year ahead of schedule, sending a powerful market message. The speed of this solution is staggering, 10 times faster than needed. This extra headroom gives IBM flexibility as they scale up their quantum systems. This practical demonstration moves quantum computing into tangible engineering. IBM is the clear frontrunner in the race to commercialize quantum's potential. IBM has quietly become one of the cleaner AI cash flow stories in mega-cap tech. IBM now sports roughly a $286 billion market cap with a trailing PE in the high 30s, underpinned by steady software and mainframe cycles, a $9.5 billion AI book of business, and a dividend that's been raised for 30 straight years, currently 1.68 per quarter. In Q3 2025, revenue rose about 7 to 9% year-over-year to roughly $16.3 billion, with beats on both the top and bottom lines, and an outlook lift to 5% full-year growth, and $14 billion in free cash flow. Strategically, the completed $6.4 billion HashiCorp acquisition deepens IBM's hybrid cloud automation stack right where enterprises are standardizing infrastructure for AI workloads, while watsonx traction shows clients moving from pilots to scale. EPS is tracking in the mid-single digits to high single digits depending on source timing, and with Red Hat, automation, and consulting all tied to AI deployment, IBM offers investors an income plus AI execution angle, less sizzle than the GPU names, but with durable cash returns and improving growth mix. Understanding technological shifts is how you find the 10-baggers. The most successful investors aren't just following the news, they're anticipating the future. They see the patterns before they become obvious, and they position themselves ahead of the curve. In today's rapidly changing world, where innovation is constant and disruption is the norm, being able to spot these shifts early is what separates the average investor from the extraordinary one. It's about connecting lab discoveries to stock charts. Imagine being able to recognize when a breakthrough in a laboratory could soon translate into a surge in a company's value. It's about bridging the gap between scientific innovation and financial opportunity, and knowing how to act when the time is right. That's why I want to tell you about the Value Stocks Investing Master Course. This isn't just another online class, it's a comprehensive program designed for those who want to truly understand the mechanics of investing and build a foundation that lasts a lifetime. If you're serious about investing, this is the tool you need. Whether you're a beginner looking to get started or a seasoned investor aiming to sharpen your edge, this course is packed with actionable insights and practical strategies. We've designed this course to give you the skills to identify undervalued companies. You'll learn how to spot opportunities that others might overlook, and how to evaluate businesses with a critical, analytical eye. Our curriculum is built on proven methods used by top investors around the world. This isn't about hot tips, it's about education. We believe in empowering you with knowledge, not just giving you a list of stocks to buy. You'll gain the confidence to make your own decisions, backed by a solid understanding of the market. The course teaches you how to read financial statements and understand key metrics. You'll discover how to interpret balance sheets, income statements, and cash flow reports, so you can truly see what's happening inside a company. We dive into valuation models and competitive analysis. You'll learn how to assess a company's true worth, compare it to its peers, and understand the factors that drive long-term value. We'll show you how to use these tools to build a portfolio that stands the test of time. It's about empowering you to make informed decisions. With the right knowledge, you'll be able to cut through the noise, avoid common pitfalls, and invest with clarity and conviction. An investor with this knowledge would have been prepared for AMD and IBM's news. They would have seen the signals, understood the context, and acted with confidence, rather than reacting out of fear or hype. They would have understood the why behind the stock move. Instead of guessing, they'd have the tools to analyze what's really happening and make decisions based on facts, not speculation. Don't just be a passenger on Wall Street. Get in the driver's seat. Take control of your financial future by investing in your own education and skills. The Master Course is your roadmap, an investment in your knowledge. It's a step-by-step guide to navigating the markets with confidence, clarity, and purpose. We're offering a special discount for our viewers. This is your chance to join a community of like-minded investors and take your skills to the next level, at a price that makes sense. Click the link in the description to learn more and enroll. Don't miss this opportunity to transform the way you invest. Your future self will thank you for taking this step today. This breakthrough is the beginning of the next chapter. For IBM, it's a stepping stone toward building a quantum computer named Starling by 2029. By solving the error correction piece, IBM de-risks its roadmap to Starling. The implications for AMD are profound, planting their flag in next-gen computing. This validation of their FPGA technology makes them attractive for advanced fields. AMD has proven its chips can enable scientific discovery, opening new revenue streams. This partnership sets a new precedent for innovation. It shows progress doesn't always come from building everything in-house. For investors, this means looking at ecosystems and partnerships. The answers to these questions will determine the long-term impact for these tech titans. So there you have it. the story behind the quantum leap that sent AMD and IBM soaring. It's a tale of brilliant science and a powerful partnership. This is a reminder that true technological progress is the most powerful force on Wall Street. The quantum revolution is happening now, with these companies at the center. I want to hear from you. Is quantum computing the next big thing, or too speculative? Let's get a real debate going in the comments. Join our exclusive investing community on Patreon for deeper analysis. Thank you for tuning in today. If you learned something, make your move. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for updates. See you on the next one.